Hello, welcome back to Discovering and Living Your Purpose. The last lessons we've learned a lot about ourselves. We we took the necessary steps to get us to where we are today. And congratulations if you made it this far, because now is the lesson number 3 of living your dream. So you've already gotten the schoolwork done, you've learned from experience, learned through education, you've got the accreditation, and now you're ready to take on the world. Congratulations. Most people don't make it this far. Many times people have many problems of achieving, and they get discouraged when times get rough, as school can be very, very difficult. There could be things holding you back. You could be a very busy person that doesn't have the time to dedicate to living their dream and taking the necessary steps to get there. But if you've made it this far, congratulations. This is very huge in your success. If you made it this far, then you have the true determination of a successful person. So yeah, today we are talking about actually living your dream. So now that you're ready, you'll need a way to make your business work. Whatever your business is, you'll need some type of business model to organize your business. You'll need the licensing, if necessary. You will need to have the financials straightened away. You may need equipment that it takes to produce if you're making goods. You may need the personnel or the partnerships to help cooperate with you so your business has the resources available and the personnel and the people, the human relations, the human resources, depending on how big your business is. And this is where what you've learned in school or through mentors or any experience, whether it be an internship or some type of apprenticeship, this is where you apply that information. Because everyone's type of business is different. So make sure you have that knowledge with you. And if you don't, then you may want to read up on this or take a type of course where it gets you to how to start up a business. And I'm sure there's books available that have modeled after other successes. So look at the pertaining subject of whatever your business is and try to make it closely related to how your business is. If you're selling services, obviously it's going to be a different type of business than it is selling goods. So keep that in consideration. And with any new business, there needs to be some legality straightened away also, like disclaimers. So to protect yourself from any problems if someone uses your advice or uses a piece of equipment or your goods and it doesn't work out for them, you would need to protect yourself in some sort of disclaimer so that you're not being liable for any legal damages to you and to your business. And that's the last thing we would ever want, to destroy your own business and your model, and potentially lose your licensing for your business. And then, unfortunately, that would be a sad end. So we'd have to talk to an attorney if you have one or find one, and have them review your business practices, and they can help you create some type of legal disclaimer, and that you can have that be distributed to any of your existing or potential customers, to protect yourself. Okay, and now if you haven't grown a clientele just yet, now may be a good time to start learning about your clients or potential clients. And you can create some documentation that would help your customer, to help find your customers, whether it be surveys or applications. This is where you learn a lot about your customers, and they can give you feedback as to what you would need to help provide the best service or good to your customer, because you want to be the best that you can be, possibly in the business of whatever you're selling. And in the beginning, you're going to want to have some type of promotional material to hand out to your potential customers, which we will discuss a little bit further in the next lesson about with marketing. But this is just a little teaser of what you could do. And one of the things I would recommend right now is to have a business card available, already created, and that's actually one of the best ways to reach out to customers and then have them to be able to keep in touch with you is through a business card. Once the business card is in hand, the customer remembers you, and it's definitely a good tool to be using for any type of business, really. All right, the next part of actually you after you've gotten the business going, having the right people, having the right resources, covering yourself legally, you are then ready to put your work to practice. Your practice to work, however you want to say it. This you can use you can demonstrate your abilities through trade shows or parties. Some people get together their friends and family to demonstrate their abilities or to demonstrate the products that they are selling. Don't underestimate the power of showing a demonstration. And there are trade shows for that, and obviously you can have your own parties and own events where you could have your own booth that demonstrates this. Make sure you have the right equipment with you, the right paperwork with you, so you are ready to greet the customer and make a great impression. This is what you want to do, is make a very good lasting impression so that they leave wanting to call you back or wanting to keep in touch with you. Also, you may want to begin and start a job, start looking for work that can use your abilities, that puts your expertise and your experience. Even if it's a job that may only be a temporary basis, at least you're getting the proper experience needed. As you may have learned a lot through education and through mentorship, but you really don't know the true experience until you are dealing with people firsthand. So that may begin with working with another company already established, where you can demonstrate your abilities and polish your potential and get the necessary experience, so you feel and actually build the confidence to do it on your own. Another part of demonstrating your abilities is offering your goods and services. And sometimes it takes a little bit of giving to get something back. So keep in mind, you may not be making the money that you want in the beginning, but you have to give a little tease of what your service or good is. or what you have to offer. If someone can, I guess, try it out for example, your good or your service, maybe with a possible free consultation or a quote, or you give away something small, something for them to learn about you and how good you are at what you do. It's a good beginning to any type of business that you're having, to show that, hey, I'm not just selling something and trying to make money. It really gets people, it gives bad taste in the mouth when you want to charge right off the bat and they don't know anything about you. So it's always good to think about that, and what are you willing to give in the process. And remember that when to not be too don't be too stingy as you're giving, because you never know what you give out always ends up being given back to you in return. So depending on how much you give can also depend on how much you get back. And with this demonstration, you're going to make sure that you have it all planned out, step-by-step process on how you're going to demonstrate and what you are promoting, to make sure that in your proposal to them, there's also going to be a proposal in the process of this demonstration. That's what you're basically doing. You're proposing what your service can do for them, and how they will receive success on their end too. Because look, we're all looking for success. So your customer is looking for something that's going to give back to him or her, whether it be peace of mind, of health, or helps their business grow. Keep that in mind, that you want to make sure that, hey, it's being what you're giving is worth it to them. And I mentioned just a bit ago about how you can go to trade shows or some type of events where it helps, where you can get or a trade expo type of thing, where you can promote what you have in your business and demonstrate and offer samples of different sorts, whether it be free advice, free consultation, or having them look at your materials that you have about your business that gets them to go. This is another place where you can network with many individuals. This is the next part of this step of living your dream, is that you're going to be doing a lot of networking and meeting people. Yeah, and in this setting, you're going to meet a lot of wonderful people, experts in the field of your business, experts in other related fields, where you can learn a lot about the business just by talking to a few people. It may be a few people that approach your booth, or it may be other people where you need to go explore and look at how others are doing. It's a good suggestion as to help you develop your business model and how to do things. And you may find a potential business partner to work with in meeting people in these conventions and these business events and these trade conventions. So get ready for that. Have all the resources available that you need, and get ready to meet some people, because you're going to meet some partnerships. Unfortunately, we were not always able to do things on our own to make our business successful. So get ready to be sociable. And that may sound a little scary for some people, but how much do you really want to succeed? And so get excited about it, about who you're going to meet, and the success that is just on the brink on your fingertips. You just got to remember that anytime you do need to succeed, that you're going to be surrounding yourself with other successful people. And then that's one of the best ways to succeed, is to kind of feed off of other people that have been very successful, and it helps you build your confidence in, hey, I can do it, they've done it before. What you can learn from them, you may find another mentor in the process. Well, this is going to be it for now on this lesson. We're going to continue in the next video, learning about marketing and learning about promoting your business, and we're going to discuss that in a little bit further detail in what you can do to help grow your business. So once again, this is Living Your Dream, lesson number 3 in living your purpose. I'll talk to you later. My name's Jason Ratliff.